Howdy, guys. We got not one, but two penny lists this week at the Dollar General. I also have some important information to tell you. Please, please, please hear my important information. It is quite important. I hope the signal's good here. What took me a minute to go live was that it was like loading, so I hope that doesn't affect the video. Hopefully not. Did I make this video public? I hope so. All right. Anyway, so, and I almost went live on my second YouTube channel. Are you guys subscribed to my second YouTube channel? If you're not, you can click my name beneath the video, and it'll take you to my YouTube homepage. There's some tabs up at the top of the screen. You can then select channels and go to my second channel and subscribe. We're going to be doing some crafty stuff over there. Pretty fun. I did a live video crafting live the other day on there. It was lots of fun. All right, so as I said, important info. There's two penny lists this week at the Dollar General, and then we have a bunch of stuff going to 10 cents. So we're going to talk about all of that stuff. Remember not to ask the Dollar General employees for penny items. You want to go in, look for the exact items that I'm showing you, except this video is live, so I can't show you the items. But I'm going to tell you where website, which is in the description box of this video. My website is thepennylist.com, not pennylist.com, thepennylist.com. So you can go over there and check it out. But I want you to hear this important information as well. So the first thing is, as I said, all of that stuff's going to 10 cents. Now, we're going to talk about that after we talk about the penny list, because I want you guys to hear the important information. Usually we do it the other way around. So on this penny list, first of all, there's two. The first one is a bunch of medicine and acid reducer. Now, you guys know that we say when we get penny list that it's in the Dollar General employee handbook, that they are to sell us the items that are a penny. So if you find it and you take it up to the register and you want to purchase the item and the store says, I'm sorry, we can only sell one like item, or some crap like that, it's actually not true. It says that they are required to sell you the items for a penny. Can y'all give the video a thumbs up, please? So the only exception to that rule is if the item is, well, there's two exceptions, I would say. The main thing is if the item is expired, especially if it's medicine, they do not have to sell you the item. Now, are these items expired or not? I honestly don't know. Usually we can find visuals for the item, so I can show you the pictures of the items, on the video that we do on Monday at 11 a.m. every single week, right here on my YouTube channel. The reason I went live is because I wanted to make sure you heard the important information. But secondly, we couldn't find very many visuals for these items, at least in my area, or if we're online either for that matter, because most of these are Dollar General branded products, right? They're mostly acid reducers. And I do have a list here. I'll read them out to you just in case you want to write it down, but I have a typed list if you go to the first link in the description box of this video. All right, and then the second list for our penny list, by the way, the date for these is January 28th, 2020. So tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, you want to be at your store as soon as they open the door. If you're going to be looking for these items, that will give you the best chance to find these items. However, you can look for penny items any day of the week, just to put that out there. These items eventually do reset and go back to full price, but usually it's like 6 months or so. So on our second list, we have wine, as in drinking wine, alcohol, drink, chug. I don't know wine. I don't know. I've never drank wine. But anyway, so the important thing about this second list that I really want you to hear me say, please hear me. Last year, when this was on our penny list, it did not penny. Instead, if I remember correctly, Janet, are you on here? Isn't this what happened? Am I wrong? Last year, it did not penny. It was supposed to penny. Instead, it surprise pennied only in some areas, right? Is that right? Is that how it happened? I believe it surprise pennied only in some areas a few days later. Yep, Janet says yes. So, would I check the price? I actually last year when this list pennied, because I used to be able to go in Dollar General and I would live penny shop every Tuesday, but Dollar General put a damper in that. Gee, thanks, Dollar General. I'll try to find that video and link it below. It was the same list. There was medicine and wine. Somebody's having a good time. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but they're having a good time. It's too early for all that. Anyway, so should you go in the store and check the price on that wine? Absolutely. I was talking about. Yes, they're supposed to sell us the items for a penny, but they don't have to sell them, one, if the item is expired, or two, if the item does not ring up a penny at the register. So here's the problem with the Dollar General couponing app as far as checking prices. For the most part, it's pretty accurate, but there are some things that we scan, because this has happened to me, and I know it's happened to a lot of you guys as well, because you messaged me and emailed me about it. Sometimes you'll scan things and it'll say that it's a penny, and you get up to the register and it does not ring up a penny, right? If an item is a true penny item, it will ring a penny at the register. So I just want you to be aware of that. Now, the only thing is too, and we have a manager in my area that does this. She will change the price of the item if she knows it's a penny. And that's why you're supposed to never ask the Dollar General employees to do a price check for you, is because we know, I've seen it in person. We know, like my friend, we went to the store. I gave her an item that I knew for a fact was a penny. She went up to the register. I heard her ask the manager of the store, "Can you check the price on this item for me?" And I about fell right over in the floor, but I didn't, but I about did. And sure enough, the manager said it was like $2, $3, whatever it was. And instead of scanning the item like a normal cashier would, the manager instead typed the price in. So she typed in $3 or whatever and said, "What am I supposed to do?" Well, first of all, you should have never asked for a price check. Secondly, I told her to return the item, and she went to return the item later that day when the shift changed and there was another person working. And guess what they told her they'd give her for that item? Guess I'm waiting. A penny. That's why you never ask for a price. Ever. All right. Anyway, we have one of the brands, like a picture of it, but it's not the correct picture. I put that on the thumbnail of this video. So, see the thumbnail of this video, you can do that by clicking my name underneath the video and it'll take you to my homepage. And like the picture of this video is the thumbnail. That's one of the brands of wine. It's not the correct picture of the wine, but it's the other weird GFV brand, okay? And then the last thing is, before we go through and talk about the specific in detailed list that I'll read off to you, is the 10-cent items. So the clearance sale is going to be happening the weekend of February 7th through the 9th, I believe, off the top of my head. I made a video about that. It's linked in the description box of the video. It's the second link in the description box. It's also on my website, thepennylist.com, under Dollar General deals, because it's not a penny list, it's clearance. This page here that I'm reading to you is on the penny list page because it's the weekly updates. Anyway, all of these items are going to be 10 cents starting Tuesday, January 28th, excuse me, which is tomorrow. So it's basically all the Christmas items. Now, I did type that out specifically what the general manager list said on thepennylist.com, but I didn't type it out on my sheet for me to tell you guys because it's like the Christmas bakeware, the Christmas wrapping paper, the Christmas decorations. You get the point. All of the Christmas items. And then it also includes holiday air care. Holiday plastics, which I do want to clarify, is not the paper plates and stuff. That is the storage items, which would be a fantastic. I'm not sure why we froze, but if you stayed on the video, thank you so much. Holiday plastics, which, let me clarify, is not paper plates. If you didn't hear me say this, I don't know if you did or not because we froze, is the holiday storage type items. So there was some like Christmas ball, what am I looking for? Storage stuff like Rubbermaid containers and shit. Okay. I can't think of what they're called. Oh my God. Fall hardware, which we know is that camouflage duct tape. And then there's another one. Those are all on my website, thepennylist.com. And holiday paper products, which I also would like to clarify is not the paper plates. Unfortunately, it is literally the wrapping paper and stuff. Give the video a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. Give the video thumbs up. All right, so back to the penny list, since we talked about the clearance there. And by the way, we're having a clearance sale, and what I was saying is, for the last 2 years, I did verify this rather, my yearly penny list cheat sheet that I have for you that I'm going to be posting very soon. For the last 2 years, Dollar General waited until we had a clearance sale before all of these items pennied out. So one would expect the same thing will happen this year. We know that the clearance sale is going to be happening the weekend of, I think it's the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Again, that video is linked in the description box of this video. You can watch it if you want. But you guys have been messaging me. In fact, somebody messaged me right before I went live and asked me when the Christmas was going to penny. And I suspect that it'll be like the last 2 years. They're going to do the clearance sale because these items are clearance. So during the clearance sale, there'll be only 5 cents, right? Assuming they don't go down any further before the clearance sale, which I bet they won't. In an attempt to try to get rid of them, right? Because it's easy to sell something for 5 cents. And also, if you sell 1,000 items for 5 cents, you're making more money than if you sell 1,000 items for 1 cent, right? So that's what I suspect is going to happen. If there's something that you really want to buy at 10 cents, that's an amazing deal. If you guys have not seen, there are some Glade warmers, plug-in warmers, not the oil, the plug-in. That is a part of the Christmas clearance. So right now they're 25 cents. The Chelsea bed sets, I made a video about that a couple days ago. Go watch that video. You should subscribe to Christy Coupons on YouTube. She'll keep you up to date. I know a lot of you also signed up for emails on my website. I'm trying to figure out how to send out emails. You should get one this week. Okay. Lots of you did. So here, let's go back to these penny items before we end the video. Dollar General Health Acid Reducer, 150 milligram, 24 count. Zantac Acid Reducer, 150 milligram, 8 count. Blah, 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 blah. Now, a lot of the times what happens, because this can get real confusing, and my store didn't have a whole lot of these, as I said, so we really couldn't get you guys visual. But that doesn't mean that your store is not going to have a whole lot of these. A lot of the times, though, what happens, and this is what happened last year, I remember specifically with, I believe it's called the Claricidin or some shit. They put it in new packaging. So sometimes you will find an item that looks identical to the item that's a penny, but there's just something that's changed about the box. And sometimes it can be something really small, like they put a picture on the right side of the box that that was on the left side of the box or something silly like that. So yeah. How do you know if your Dollar General carries wine? You walk in the store and see if they have wine. Can you give Telegram info? Susan has a link to Telegram. I'm not sure if she's on here. I put the Telegram info on the last penny list that we did. So if you go to my website, thepennylist.com, and you go to the menu in the upper right hand corner and you click on the first tab, which is Dollar General Penny List, you can continue to scroll on my website and go back to all of the past Dollar General penny lists. I believe it was last week or the week before I put the Telegram info on that penny list, but I will actually, after this live video, add it to this week's penny list on my website. Okay. In New York State, it's illegal to sell alcohol like wine in a store. Well, that's interesting. What's recalled? The Zantac is recalled. I didn't know. Well, that's interesting. They can't sell it to you if it's recalled too. That would be the other exception to the rule. Obviously, if it's not safe for consumption. But I don't think it said that. Did I read that real good? I don't know. I hope so. Anyway, maybe it just didn't say on that memo. And maybe I didn't miss it. I can't remember. I almost forgot to post the penny list video. Yeah, so there's lots of acid reducer / medicine on here. And I did just want you guys to know that the packaging can vary just a little bit depending on if they've put it in new packaging. And last year in the live video, that's why I said if I could find last year's live video, I would link it, because I found what looked to be an item that was on the penny list, but the UPC was a little bit different. And something you will learn after shopping at Dollar General for penny items and clearance items for a long period of time is that sometimes they get the UPC wrong. Now, of course, we have the Dollar General couponing app that we can just scan and verify the price, but they do often, not only do they get the UPC wrong, but sometimes they don't put the item on the list. That's why we get surprise penny items a lot of the times and stuff like that. So they just make mistakes, right? And so lucky for us, they make mistakes because we usually benefit from that. So yeah, just be careful of that. Make sure you're scanning things with the Dollar General couponing app. If you do not have your location settings on, I often turn mine off because it runs down your battery on your phone. So if you don't have your location settings on, just make sure your app says that you're at the correct Dollar General store, because that can really fuck you up. You scan something, think it's a penny, and then you get to the register, it's full price. The app is pretty accurate, but it is sometimes a little bit wrong. Are holiday blankets included? If it has those Christmas type tags, it should be, but here's a good way that you can go by, because this is what I learned, especially when I go on trips and stuff to Dollar General, is that some areas sell different type items than we have here. I haven't seen any Christmas blankets. I've seen like throws and regular blankets, but not Christmas blankets. So it might just be something that they don't sell in my area. So I did send this out on Telegram already, so if you didn't get it, you missed it somehow. But anyway, what you can do is decide if that item is going down in clearance. Like the items that are 25 cents right now, those are going to be the items that go down to 10 cents. And that's a really easy way to tell if it's going to be included or not. So if the Christmas blankets were 25 cents, which I imagine if they were 25 cents, you already bought them, I would imagine. Maybe not, but whatever. Hopefully you're waiting, holding out for a penny. The problem is when things are 25 cents and you don't get them, then somebody else comes along and buys them and then you missed out, right? So hopefully you already bought them. If not, I don't know. I got some Christmas throws for 25 cents. Oh, wow. What a good find. Some of the throws have snowmen and Christmas trees on them. I'm so happy you got a new car. Congratulations. Aw, thank you. I'm so happy I got a new car too. I say like every day, I love this car so much. It just does so much stuff. What is the best way to send pictures of my hauls? To my email address, which is KristaRamsey6 @gmail.com. They have been overriding the Christmas throws, Janet says. Meaning it did not automatically ring up for if your store will do that. The reason Janet mentioned that, I'm sure, is a lot of the times we have this trouble in like our Facebook groups where people will get an item overwritten. Is that the correct grammar? I don't know. Like the cashier will override the price and the person will post it on social media and not include or read the receipts. So you might think that item is automatically ringing up for that price. So you go to your store and you try to get what they got and it doesn't ring up a quarter, a penny, whatever. And you're like, what the fuck? But a lot of the times it's because the other people got that overwritten by the cashier. And that happens, right? Like on this list here, it says specifically for the Dollar General employees and managers, holiday paper products and holiday plastics. Some Dollar General stores are going to think that that means those paper plates, even though it's not the paper plates, right? So chances are, I mean, maybe you could go to your store and be like, hey, these were included in holiday. Are these not 10 cents? And some stores will be willing to change the price for you, right? If so, bravo to you. If not, then you just have to chuck it as a loss and buy them when they go down in price. Here's what we do know, though. These items will be most likely, if they're still on clearance, which I'm sure they will be, during the clearance sale, like the paper plates, we know those are like 25 to 50% off. So during the clearance sale, there'll be an additional 50% off. I, for one, who hate to do the dishes, am really excited about the paper plates. Okay. Janet says the bounty has all been overrides too. You guys, Susan put the Telegram links in the description box. That page, I believe, also has the links to our Facebook groups and just all of that stuff. A store told you that, okay. Somebody says a store told you that they cannot override the price to a quarter. That's not true. The cashiers actually, okay, so physically, can they override the price? Yes. Are they supposed to override the price? Probably not. Okay, so if they won't override the price for you, do not get mad and throw a fit at them. It is not their fault. It's just like it's just like when Dollar General employees say that they get in trouble or they get fired for selling penny items. You can't fault them for telling you what they believe is true. It doesn't mean that it's actually true, though. Keep that in mind. But like, if you get hired at the Dollar General and it's your training day and your manager, Sally, comes over and says, Krista, there's these people in here, these cheap ass bitches are going to come in here and try to buy items for a penny. And if you sell a bunch of them, you're going to get fired. Am I going to believe that? Probably, because I would be like, why would Sally lie to me? Does it mean it's true? No. And Sally might not be telling me that to be malicious. Sally might truly believe that because maybe her district manager has told her that. You know what I'm saying? So don't be mad at them if they won't override the price. If they tell you that they're going to get fired for selling you penny items, don't believe it. I promise if I ever one time see any proof that any Dollar General employee has ever been written up, fired, yelled at, or anything over selling penny items. Oh, well, we won't say yelled at because, but any actual proof of that, I promise you, they'll never want anybody to lose their job. I would rather lose my job for selling us items so we can save a couple of bucks. Okay. Just not going to happen. Videos, it doesn't get too long. I've been trying to keep it short. It's really hard. Usually we do lives for an hour, so they're quite long. It annoys me when people comment on my video. I'm finding throws and snowflakes with holiday on it, and they're full price. Correct. Janet said the ones that are Christmassy have been overrides. So they've probably mostly all been overrides, meaning they're ringing up full price. The cashier is physically changing the price, which means it'll be full price for you unless the cashier is. And I can confirm to you that was all that was on the list we received. Yeah, the video them throws my store gave me 90% off override when I asked was a part of Christmas. I think it doesn't hurt to ask. You're not going to be getting anybody in trouble if you do and they give you an override. So don't be afraid to ask. I think it's worth asking. I mean, you probably otherwise wouldn't know if we didn't tell you that there were overrides, right? If Janet hadn't said that, I'm pretty sure I have not seen any throws though in my area that were like having snowflakes and stuff on them. But remember we had all those deals on blankets and throws. They may have been there. They may have just sold them already. People probably bought them for like Christmas gifts or whatever. But anyway, they're not going to get in trouble. If they're willing to do it, let them do it and call it a day. Doesn't hurt to ask. Okay, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to go. Don't forget to go to thepennylist.com. It's the first link in the description box. I will add the Telegram link to my website post of the penny list so you guys can join Telegram. I highly recommend that you do join Telegram if it's possible for you to do that. If there's ever any surprise pennies or important information, a lot of the time I will just send the penny list out in Telegram. Usually I send the video link though, just to encourage you to watch the video because I make money from the video if you don't know. So I would appreciate it if you could watch, but if you don't, shit happens. But anyway, sign up for Telegram because if there's any surprise pennies, I'll let you know. If there's something not ringing up a penny, I try to let you guys know when possible, any important information like that I can, just because it's easier to send it out on Telegram than making a video. I have kids. I have a lot going on in my life sometimes, and I can't always make a video, and some things just aren't worth making a video over, right? It was so funny because after I said that on Telegram that I was sending out early information on there sometimes and stuff like that, I got only a few real negative comments about people who were mad that I was sending information out on Telegram as opposed to YouTube. But look, I cannot make YouTube gets mad if I make a 30-second video. Truly, they do. So I can't run my channel into the ground to make a 30-second video that's like, something's not ringing up, blah, 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 blah. The best I can do is post that on Telegram, on social media, and hope like hell you see it. But that's why Telegram is super handy, because I can get information out to you really, really quickly. Obviously, the website is also very handy, thepennylist.com, but you guys might not remember to go there, and then I have no idea if you've seen it or not. At least if I send you something out on Telegram, you have the opportunity to see it on your phone, right? And if you don't see it, it's maybe your fault, not mine. And I can sleep at night. All right. Bye. Have a good day. Good luck tomorrow.